YouTube, what is up? Welcome to the Radar for Rasslin Studios.
Yo, Marks.
NXT just finished up. It's just all NXT episode was all set up for Takeover, the big Takeover next week, the two nights and deliver pay-per-view. So we don't have any takeaways for you guys. We're just gonna review the show in general and let you know what we thought about everything going on in the show. Yeah. It was an okay episode of NXT, nothing special. Can't complain. It was just there. It's just an alright show. Big thing new though, they announced April 13th. NXT moving to Tuesdays, so you'll get our review. You get our reviews Tuesday nights for NXT, and Wednesday you'll get just Dynamite. So
it's like wrestling every day.
It's pretty much wrestling every day, but it makes it a little easier on us. So they officially making the move. We'll see what happens. They have a new person, a new female debuting that night as well.
Is it Carmella? I feel like it's Carmella.
Nah, there's a dog running around, and then ended up showing up by like some high heels. So it said see you April 13th, Frankie. So we'll see what happens. Who the hell that is? But let's get into the show. And it's an interesting show. They had the Battle Royal to set up the Gauntlet match. A lot of issues between Shirai and Raquel Gonzalez. New tag team match. There's two new matches set up for NXT Takeover: tag team women's match and then a singles match for the men. So let's get into it. Before we do it, remind you guys, drop a like and a comment on this video. Comment in the comment section below what you guys thought of NXT. Where do you think it's headed? Are you excited for NXT Takeover? I've got an NXT Takeover prediction stream Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern time, live stream. So make sure you come into the chat on that one to hear our predictions. I got a few guys. This will be 4 of us in total, maybe 5, and we'll see. And it'll be a good time. So make sure you tune in for that one. But let me know in the comment section what you guys thought about NXT, all that good stuff. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, notification bell, you guys deliver new videos drop, and social medias, your inner stories. Let's get into it. First match of the night, Roderick Strong, Cameron Grimes. The match is going fine. And then you have Cameron Grimes pull something out of his trunks into Undisputed Era like armband, and Roderick Strong sees it and kind of goes into PTSD mode, and he gets pinned, so he loses. I thought
it was really dumb. I don't know why he got all dramatic. It was kind of dumb.
Exactly. So it was what it was, right? And then Roderick Strong's supposed to be in the main event Battle Royal, and he leaves after this match. He's leaving the arena, and he just says he's done. So I don't know what's going on with that. We'll see what happens.
Well, maybe he can find Bobby Fish, and maybe Bobby Fish can have an opinion on what exactly happened to the crew, because he literally never got involved in any of that, so that was kind of ridiculous. I always thought,
which makes absolutely no sense. Yeah, where's Bobby Fish? Maybe Fish and Strong become a tag team. Like, just keep us a tag team, whatever.
I think that'd be good. It's still messed up that he's been in there since the beginning. I don't understand why he wasn't he there before Roderick was there. I feel like he was there before Roderick Strong was even there.
He was there before Roderick Strong was there.
Yeah, so like, what the hell? He didn't even get unless he's hurt or COVID. God knows. But
who knows what's going on with Bobby Fish? But he's not around. But it's ridiculous how like a armband cause him to lose focus and lose a match. But whatever. After this, you would have Vignette. You had Vignette Walter. Obviously, Walter is going against Tommaso Ciampa. Later on, we have Tommaso.
So excited for that match.
You would have a Tommaso Ciampa promo, and he talked about like he's bringing back the psycho killer shtick that he had when he was NXT champion. So hopefully, this gives Ciampa on that run and reignites Ciampa's career in NXT. Next thing in the show, Santos Escobar versus Tyler Breeze. Man, Breezango is being played.
It's her job to get played. Be fun and get played.
They're literally not even in that tag team triple threat for the vacant tag team championship, which I think is ridiculous. It should be a fatal 4-way. So Escobar defeats Breeze. Legala Fantasma's in there trying to attack Breeze. MSK arrives, kind of fends them off, and the Grizzly Young Vets go on a Titantron and talk trash. They obviously have that match: MSK, Legala Fantasma, and Grizzly Young Vets NXT Tag Team Championships at Takeover. So pretty much it. Again, this all show is just to go home. It's all set up for NXT Takeover. Yeah. Next thing in the show, the Ways, Candice LeRae, and Indi Hartwell taking on Gigi Dolan and Zeta Ramier. So it was just a squash match. All it was. LeRae and Hartwell get the win. They challenge our girl Shotzi and Ember Moon. NXT Takeover stand deliver for them NXT championships, and that will be a match, right? That's the match we're gonna get. We could see Lorraine. I don't think they're gonna swap the titles because they swapped the titles the same night they were debuted. So I think they're gonna have Shotzi and Ember going to run.
I don't know. I kind of feel like it's gonna be you have a preview show, but I probably won't be on there. But I think Lorraine and Indi Hartwell will win the match. I don't know. I got this feeling. I just feel like they're gonna push it away. I just think they kind of have to, or they might lose until Jungle Ground, and then they just lose everything and the weight falls apart. But I have a feeling. I got a good feeling they're gonna drop the titles to Lorraine.
Yeah, we
No
could
way.
we could see it happen. I mean, I don't know, but I just think like that hurts the titles if they just swap them again. But we'll see what happens. The matches announced is gonna happen. I believe that's a night 2 match for NXT Takeover Stand and Deliver. Next thing on the show is Zoe Stark versus Raquel Gonzalez. On the way to the ring, Raquel Gonzalez runs into Io Shirai and they start brawling, and then she drops Io Shirai down, and then she gets into the match against Zoe Stark. She ends up winning the match. Gonzalez does against Zoe Stark. They're pushing Zoe Stark as like a legitimate contender, but she's still gonna lose these matches, but she can put up a fight. It's not gonna be squashes, which is cool. Then after the match, you have Io Shirai coming out and attacking, Gonzalez, right? So it continuously goes, attacking, and then after
She's a wrecking ball tonight.
exactly. Then later on in the night, you have an interview with Raquel Gonzalez. She gets attacked by Io Shirai again, and then she throws Io Shirai through this wall. Which was pretty cool the way that happened. She just tossed her like boom right through the wall. So I thought it was good stuff. How that turned out. But this feud is hot right now. I think this is a hot feud. It's gonna be the main event night 1 of NXT Takeover. It's really good stuff.
Like, imagine if Raw or SmackDown had a women's title match this hot and the feud so good where you're actually like, oh my god, I'm excited to see this thing. Where I'm back. I'm my first time on there. I'm gonna whatever. I digress.
All right, so we have Kushida having an interview. He gets interrupted by Pete Dunne. They're having issues. Pete Dunne and Kushida. You will see that take place in the Battle Royal, and they are going to face each other at NXT Takeover Night 1, I believe. It's Kushida versus Pete Dunne in a match. All right, so they have this thing called Prime Target Preview for Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly. Basically, just exploring their whole story as friends and their whole rise through NXT and stuff. It is, yeah. I mean, it was good stuff. It's really well edited by this whole thing. It's just to tell the story that they've always, they've always been good friends, and it heightens the personal aspect of the story, which is good. I mean, it's good stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be the best match on the show. I think it might be it's gonna be the best match on the show.
I don't know. I feel like Walter Ciampa. It's that like that has to be my style of match. I'm gonna feel pain. Like I'll probably be sore the next day just because of how crazy hard that match is gonna be. But yeah, I mean that has a chance to be the match of the year.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm still picking these two guys, Oreilly and Cole to win that. I think that's match of the year candidate right there early in the year. Next thing on the show is Casey Cantanzaro and Caden Carter versus Xia Li, right? So this match happened, and it's interesting. So you have Caden Carter going up to Tian Sha, which is the person in the chair. She gets grabbed by the neck by her, and then she just blows some smoke in her face, and she just knocks out. And then you have Xia Li getting the win on Cantanzaro in the ring, and that's pretty much it. So that's all.
I like hokey stuff. Like I like the Bray Wyatt stuff, like Taker stuff. I don't mind the hokey stuff of wrestling, but this one, it's not hitting for me at all. Like I've tried to give it, it's been there for like a month or two. I've given it time, and it's just like it's not hitting for me. It's just not. It's a miss every week for me. Yeah,
it's not really there, and then you don't see it for a couple weeks, and it comes back, and it's just like it's not.
And I don't really understand what's going on. Like we should have a better idea of what exactly is going on.
Yeah, it's true. Interesting thing though. So I'm reading. I just saw right now that rumor may be that the woman with the dog might be Taya Valkyrie appearing in NXT.
Oh, that would she had a dog. Very true.
So it could be that. It could be her. Pretty cool. And I think it'll be fun, and I think she'll do a really good job at NXT. Really talented performer in Taya Valkyrie. All right, so let's get to the next thing on the show, which was that battle royal to qualify for the North American Championship Gauntlet. So thing is like convoluted as hell. So it's a battle royal. The last 6 guys are qualified for the Gauntlet, and the order they're eliminated is the order they come on the Gauntlet. So if you win it, you come out last in the Gauntlet, which is obviously a humongous advantage, right? So it's the way this works out is okay. So you have Austin Theory in there, right? So if Austin Theory wins, he's obviously gonna do the finger poke of doom and take the fall against Johnny Gargano at NXT Takeover. Well, he has to win that and then win the Gauntlet, but he doesn't even qualify for the Gauntlet. He gets eliminated, lands on his back, his feet are up, and he's thinking about what he should do. Right, his feet touch, he's obviously eliminated. So he goes for a kip up like a dumbass, and he eliminates himself. You have Pete Dunne and Kushida. Kushida puts him in an arm, like in a arm bar, and then they fly out of the ring together, and he continues to hold the arm bar car and they're brawling. So that's how the match is set up between Kushida and Pete Dunne, right? So that is what it is. Both guys are not involved in the North American Championship,
which is a little bit of a shame, but it is what it is.
Yeah. So the final order falls like this. Well, Dexter Lumis was in the ring the entire time, didn't do anything. He just stood in the corner the whole time, which I thought was hilarious.
That was the best thing ever. And like that man does not break character at all. Like he stood there and he didn't move an inch for like at least 20 minutes. Like it was like unbelievable how good Lumis is at that being that character. I just think that's him. I just think it's naturally him.
Yeah, it's got to be naturally him because he's able to stand there the entire time without moving a muscle. So it's pretty good. All right, so the final order works out like this. The first guy in the gauntlet is going to be Leon Ruff. The second guy will be Isaiah Swerve Scott. Then it'll be Bronson Reed. And then it'll be Cameron Grimes. And then Dexter Lumis. Because your winner is my boy, L.A. Knight, right? So,
Lumis just able to get out of the way, but wait a minute. Knight, pulled down Lumis. L.A. Knight has won. L.A. Knight.
Right, so LA Knight gets a massive push here. Well, like I guess a massive push.
Losing the first week. Well, no, because he lost his first match.
Bronson Reed. He lost last week against Bronson, so he wins this, and he gets immediately in Johnny Gargano's face. He gets the immediate advantage of this match. Now, this match is a tough one to call. If a Pete Dunne would have made it in, you would have called Pete Dunne, right? So it's interesting. Do they go with Knight? Do they go with Lumis? Do they go with Bronson Reed? Do they go with Cameron Grimes? It'd be interesting.
I think Lumis makes the most sense because him and Gargano are already kind of in a mini little feud here. They got some stuff going on, so especially with Austin Theory involved, I think it's going to be Lumis. But I mean, for Mr. LA Knight to come in and LA like his way to the top and become North American champion in the first month he's here, I mean that's somebody that they can really put the rocket strap on, and he could be a face of NXT. He has the promos. You like his look. You like his promos. I'm still a little iffy right now, but I mean he's definitely got something. He's got the it factor. So we'll definitely see what happens. But I think the most sense makes Lumis, but we'll see. I mean it's the end of the liver. We'll see first night. It could be interesting. Yeah,
we'll see what happens. And night 2, that winner faces Johnny Gargano for NXT North American Championship. So there's two predictions you got to make: who wins the gauntlet, and then who wins the match, right? Yeah. So I'm still picking LA Knight. I think you push him hard if you're gonna push him. So we'll see what happens. But I am a fan of LA Knight. I like Eli Drake. So it's good stuff. But that does not the way the show ends, because you have Io Shirai running into the ring, obviously hurt from going through that wood window. She's upset. She calls out Raquel Gonzalez. Her and Raquel Gonzalez get into it, and the whole a bunch of locker room people come out and try to break it up, right? And in the end, you have Io Shirai jumping the springboard out to the outside, knocks everybody out.
To the sky!
She stands tall, so is that tipping the hat that Io Shirai loses?
Well, yeah, exactly what it's doing. Io Shirai's going down. She just had a title for going on almost a year. I mean, she's had a great run, but I think it's time to let Raquel, run the NXT division for a little bit. Have a heel champion, kind of destroying everybody. I mean, I'm digging it, especially with you got Ty Valkyrie coming and you saw all the ladies there. There's definitely a deep pool of ladies to go. They're trying to build these women in NXT, and they have a lot of girls around. So we'll definitely build some new rivalries going that way. And Io's had a great run. Maybe it's time for it to put her on SmackDown, because Tasha Banks or whoever Bailey, they might need somebody to feud with on SmackDown. Just saying, not much going on SmackDown. Yeah. Just saying.
We might be seeing the reset of the women's division coming right now, because you have Rhea Ripley leave, you have Raquel Gonzalez being pushed. I think just because they lost the tag team titles is why she's going to win this match. I think she's going to become the face of the division as Io Shirai leaves. Probably goes to SmackDown. Makes sense for that to happen. But yeah, we'll see. It's like this Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole, and this Io Shirai are the two hottest feuds going into NXT Takeover. And then we'll see which match is the best match of the night. But stay tuned for that prediction stream on Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern time. We're going live with a prediction stream for NXT Takeover, both nights, night 1 and 2. So stay tuned for that. That's the review we have for you guys for NXT tonight. So it was a decent episode of NXT, all built for NXT Takeover. And let me know in the comment section what you guys thought of NXT. What do you guys think of NXT Takeover starting to deliver? Make some predictions in the comment section. What you guys think, who's going to win and what. And then tune into the stream and let us know your predictions there as well. So that's a review. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Subscribe to the channel, that good stuff. If it doesn't work, you're doing a good job.
Later, Marks.